Hi everybody, this is Julie from Spend Less Craft More and welcome to another process video. Right now I'm just showing you some of the products that I think I'm going to be using and I'm about to do a little bit of stenciling on my background to get started. That stencil that I'm using there is actually just at one point I'd cut some clouds on my silhouette and I thought that that would make a good stencil. So I love that about having a silhouette, that you can kind of sometimes use your cuts twice. So what I've done so far is I've just sprayed on that cloud with, I think it was a homemade spray. I probably made that just with paint and a bit of water, and now I'm going back over with some stamps and stamping through. So that's something that I've done a couple of times recently, and it's a look that I'm really liking. So most of the products that I'm using on this page come from my April Counterfeit Kit that I did put a video up a little while ago. It is only still the second page that I've made from that kit. Since then, I think we went away to Melbourne. We were away for about 10 days. I worked for 2 weeks. I've been sick. We've had a birthday party, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, as I said, it's still only my second page from that kit, but that's okay. We work at the pace that we've got the time to work at. So yes, I'm still just going along with that stamping there. I'd like to say a big welcome to my new subscribers. If you found me from the Crafty Maven Getaway, it's great to meet you and great to have you on board. I'd love to get to know you guys in the comments below. If you haven't come from the Crafty Maven Getaway, that's my big news, I guess. I have been chosen to be part of the design team for the Crafty Maven Getaway. They're calling it their summer team, but obviously for me here it's winter. That's okay. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I've done my first process video already, so if you haven't seen that, you might want to check it out. I did the Stash It Monday for the Monday just gone. Okay, so I've finished stenciling for the minute and I'm up to inking the edges of the pieces that I might be using. This page that I'm working on is about my middle son's 14th birthday party. He actually is 16 now, so this page will be 2 years old. The weekend that I made this page, which was the one before last, we actually had his 16th birthday party. Now, with birthday parties, I often obviously take quite a lot of photos. What I am doing most often these days when I've got a lot of photos is I often make a page like this with just 1 or 2 photos, and then I will use a page protector to just put some supporting photos in. So in this case, I think I've got 6 landscape photos, and so they all just fit into a page protector that sits next to this one when it's all finished in the album. So that's how I'm dealing with still getting lots of photos in. Once upon a time I used to I'd always make double pages and I'd fit lots of photos in, but maybe I'll go back to that one day or just sometimes, but for the moment this is how I'm making them. So that weekend, that was the middle of my 2 weeks of work, and it was also International Scrapbooking Day or Scrapbooking Weekend, whatever you like to say about it. This is the only scrapbooking I managed to get done that weekend. The other thing that happened, if you haven't already watched it, is my other 2 children, not this one in the birthday party, did a voiceover for my video before last. So if you haven't seen that one, you should check it out. It's absolutely hilarious. Alrighty, so I think we're up to sticking things down now. I've spared you having to watch me put the double-sided tape on the back of everything. I'm just obviously using that T-square ruler here to try and make sure that that paper's nice and straight. Oh, now those 2 cards there, the Be Awesome Today and the, I think it says I Was Like, the journaling card, they've actually been sitting with this photo for quite a while waiting to be put on this page. So they're, I think, the only things on this page that weren't in my counterfeit kit. Everything else I'm pretty sure was. Those balloons, I spared you having to watch me fussy cut them as well. You would have seen that balloon paper at the beginning. So I included that paper specifically to fussy cut out the balloons and be able to float them around the page like I have here. Because I just couldn't see myself using a full sheet of balloon paper, and I'm really happy that I've done this. I really like how they look kind of floating around the page. Not really got a lot to do with Angus's birthday, but that's okay. So guys, I don't think I've got a lot more that I want to say about this page. Those strips just there that you can see, I think I'm about to start using. If you didn't see my video about how I put this kit together, or if you don't remember, I'm trying this month to make a bit more of a conscious effort to use my branding strips. I'm one of those people that does keep all the branding strips and all those thin strips when you know, trim a bit of paper down just a little bit. So I'm trying to just make a conscious decision to use those kind of regularly rather than just every now and again, although I do like that too. I've got a process video on where I do a whole background just using branding strips, so that is fun, but I'm trying to make an effort to try to just incorporate them more regularly in a page. Now you're probably thinking, oh, I'm making a liar of myself here by digging into my alphabet stash when I said everything came from my kit, but I don't think I've included any alphabet actually in my kit this month. I think I included one piece of paper that I plan to use on my silhouette. That box there, that's my entire alphabet stash, so I don't have a huge stash compared to some people. So yeah, I often just find that it's easier to pick the alphabet once I'm about at this stage in the page rather than guess what sort of alphabet I want to use. I do realise at some point soon that he's not 15 in this photo, he's only 14, so I will change that before it's too late. I think I do also add some wood veneers in a minute that weren't part of the kit, but other than that, I think that's all I want to say to you today. So thanks so much for watching again. Thank you for subscribing if you're a new subscriber or if you've been with me since the beginning, and I'll see you guys all again soon.